I turn the room into a blackout lord, cause I'm a comic dipping sauce like they serve me at Brennan and Carr. Fuck that bullshit whip, you never been in a car.
My man Mayhem Lawrence said, fuck that bullshit whip, you never been in a car. You feel me? Look, what you think you doing, man, is you're not doing what you think you doing, alright? You're not doing what you think you was doing big, you're not doing it big like that, man. And that's not to say that you can't, but that's to say that you have to step up what you're doing. You know what I mean? You have to step it up. If you think you're putting in enough work, you're not putting in enough work. You know, if you think you're making whatever enough money, not to be like on some materialistic shit, but you have to step everything up. Because everybody, you have to do things at a different level than what you're currently doing in that, especially if you're not, succeeding at it. And to add to that, man, a lot of shit that you think is a problem, it's not a fucking problem. All right, the McDonald's got your order wrong. That's not a problem. Somebody stepped on your shoe. That's not a problem. You lost $5. That's not a problem. A lot of shit, man. Look, a lot of shit that you think is a problem, it's not a problem. Because somebody was rude to you in traffic while they was driving. That's not a problem. That's not a problem. Half the shit y'all niggas be talking about is an issue. It's not an issue. It's not a problem, man. It's not a problem, man. It's certain shit that's like, it's sort of an inconvenience. Yeah, you got a flat tire. Okay, that's an inconvenience. You got to start separating inconveniences from problems. Because a lot of the shit that people complain about and say this is an issue, it's not a problem. It's a fucking problem. An asteroid hitting the earth and killing everybody. That's a fucking problem. It's unlikely, but it's a problem. A deadly virus, that's a problem. COVID was a problem. People was dying from that shit. That's a problem. All right? Your house burnt down. That's a fucking problem, man. But the shit, man. Y'all be bitching about the smallest shit, man. And it's not an issue. It's like nothing, man. Oh, I met this girl and she won't call me back. That's not a fucking problem. What the fuck you... Come on, bro. Oh, my job is so stressful. My coworkers, they're such... That's not a fucking problem. Do you see what I'm saying, man? You losing your job? All right. If you get a flat tire on the way to work and they told your ass you late one more time, if you're late one more time, that's your ass is grass, and you're already 2 months late on the rent, and if you lose this job, you can't pay the rent. That's a fucking problem. You're gonna get kicked out. You're gonna be on the street. Your parents are dead, so you have nobody to live with. No family, no nothing. That's a problem. You have a problem coming. We're living in a world of inconveniences, man. We're living in a world of inconveniences, you know what I mean? A black plague, you know what I'm saying? Something like that. Like a plague is a problem. Somebody you love got into a car accident and they're dead. Now there's no money. You have no money to cover the funeral. That's a problem. I hate to be so dark, but that's a problem, man. Okay? That's what I'm trying to tell. Like, bro, half of the shit that y'all motherfuckers go through ain't a problem, man. It's people, man. I'm not even gonna go too deep into it, man. Because a lot of people live in inconvenience, man. Inconvenience. Oh, I'm lonely. I'm lonely and blah blah fucking blah. That's an inconvenience. You're uncomfortable. You are not comfortable being uncomfortable. The human condition, our nature, is to be uncomfortable. The fuck. Yeah, our nature is to be uncomfortable. You see what I'm saying? It's to be inconvenienced. You know what I'm saying? Out in the wild, animals they're wild animals all the time. At all times are uncomfortable because they're either prey, and if you're a prey in the wild, you're being hunted by a predator, and if you're a predator, you are on the verge of starving to death. You have to feed your family and yourself. It is hard to come across prey. Because prey ain't just gonna lay down and let you eat it unless you're a grass-eating zebra or something. You just graze. But even they have problems. Every day they have to run from lions and alligators and crocodiles and all this shit, man. Animals have problems, man, every single day. But you look at it as an inconvenience, as a problem. And it's not a fucking problem. It's an inconvenience. Learn the difference. You have to separate. Look, and my whole point of this is once you separate the inconvenience from the problem, from like you actually draw a line in the sand and you separate, okay, this is an inconvenience and this is a problem. Once you do that, you'll start to see shit more clearly. You'll start to take a lot of shit less seriously, you know what I mean? I'm not saying don't, handle shit how you should, don't address things, and I'm not saying be passive. Don't be passive aggressive. Handle shit when you need to. But learn to separate an inconvenience from a problem, okay? Because it's a huge difference. I shouldn't have to go down a list of what a fucking problem is and what an inconvenience is, Because people get out of they get out of tune with who they are over an inconvenience that could easily be solved. You know what I mean? It's crazy, man. It's fucking crazy, man. Look, whatever that shit is probably not a real problem, man. It's an inconvenience. And I get it. An inconvenience can snowball and turn into a problem. I get that. So it's important to handle an inconvenience right there, nip it in the bud, and then get on with your day. But at the same time, man, learn how to fucking distinguish a problem and an inconvenience. Okay? You can save yourself a lot of time, a lot of money, a lot of trouble that you might get into for trying to handle. Because if you handle an inconvenience like a problem, then you're going to have real problems. Okay? You know what I mean? Like if you run out of toothpaste, that's an inconvenience. That's not a problem. You go to the store, you get your ass up and you go to the store and you get you a new bottle of toothpaste. But if you handle that inconvenience like a problem, you're going to get all anxious and you get in your feelings and you're not going to know what to do. You're going to look at it like, yo, this is a problem. Now, this is a little extreme. But you're going to look at it like, yo, this is a problem. I'm not going to brush my teeth for a week. Your teeth going to start to rot and fall. Like, bro, my point is stop handling inconveniences like problems, all right? Learn the difference.